Coming up next, we have Mr. Rezee versus Raziek. Just a quick recap on these two players. Mr. Rezee, new up-and-comer. And, well, by new, I mean, like, new. He first came in Ultimate, I believe. And he has leveled up quite a lot since this is the first tournament in a couple months. The last tournament that we had, he came third. He leveled right the hell up. Whereas Raziek been a consistent contender since the early Brawl years. I think his first tournament was 2009. Significantly before me. These two characters, Raziek mains Aegis, but he's keeping the Cloud in his shallow pocket and his small pocket on his jeans, just in case, because Cloud does have significant strengths that Aegis does not. One of them, like, ironically enough, being his recovery. Excuse me. Cloud has significant range. Slightly better than Mythra, worse than Pyra, but his frames are better to make up for it. Not better than Mythra's, of course, but way better than Pyra's. And those two factors combined equals him having this current lead against Mr. Rezee. Wii Fit Trainer, she does have two projectiles, but it wouldn't really be right to call her a zoner, at least in my opinion. I honestly wouldn't know what else to call her, though. Like, she's not projectile based, but she has two projectiles and they're both pretty strong. She can buff herself with deep breathing. I don't know, like bait and punish, turtle style maybe? I don't know. It's tough to say. It's going really well for Raziek, though. I mean, like, I really like that he's testing the waters with the first two hits of cross slash, noticing that they're not working, immediately backing off and hitting and using that back air. That's the one. Back air, I believe, is like -3 on shield, so it's, for all intents and purposes, it's completely safe. Back air, clubber in the back of the head. Oh, good tech! Wow. Well, I mean, it was a good tech. Still, 100% lead. Yeah, just keep knocking her away, pestering her with these blade beams. I don't know if blade beam was buffed from Smash 4. I mean, people definitely use it way more, but I wonder if that's because, like, there are no other better options. Because Cloud can't go off stage nearly as well as he could in Smash 4. Up tilt will do it. 31% with most of the limit charged. That's really good, and he's doing the exact same thing that everyone should honestly do. There is no shame in camping a Wii Fit Trainer that is purple. Like, as soon as you do it, just the game changes. It's alright. Most people don't like the idea of camping because it's boring and slow, and like they just want to play a game where you press a whole lot of buttons. As soon as Wii Fit Trainer is on screen and she or he is purple, no. Like, just change your mind immediately. Great lead so far. Keep trying with these cross slashes. Not all of them have been working out, but for the ones that don't work out, I mean, he's not getting punished super badly. Well, except for that one. That one was pretty bad. Oh, yeah. Just like that, Wii Fit Trainer. Really good at, like, just bringing things back. As soon as she's purple, she hits like a truck. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, get out of there. Da-da-da. So, oh, there you go. Wii Fit Trainer off stage against Cloud with Limit. What do you do? Oh! That sucks. Like, he got the tack and everything, but it was the football that hit him again.
Tuck in those glutes.
That sucks. Going back to Cloud, as he should, honestly. That match was entirely in his favor. He just got ganked. Swap into a stage with no platforms. I'm not certain how much of a difference that'll make, but, you know, if he's comfortable with it. If you ask me, it's a good move. Oh! So, unfortunately, a bit of a poor start. But Raziek, he was winning the entire match. He didn't, like... it was only up until, like, the last second that he lost. And even then, like, his percent was still significantly high, or significantly lower compared to his opponent. So, you just gotta play some good neutral, and he's proven that he can. There you go. Back air, almost. The golf swing. See, just like that, 14%. He got for the spike for an early kill right at the beginning, but yeah, just like that, he's back in the lead. Playing the keep away very well with this Wii Fit Trainer. I'm actually really impressed with his movement. I know Raziek, he's not a fan of Elite Smash, but he does play arenas occasionally, and this must be the fruits of his labor. Clearly it's coming in to work for him. Better burn it soon. Nope, no quite. That's okay. Like, Limit's worth isn't necessarily in the attack that you use it for. Like, while you do have it, you have 15 seconds where you're a whole lot faster. Yeah, careful there. Alright, yeah, you know what? He'll take that trade. It was like, what? 15% in exchange for stage control. There you go, back air, and still not quite. Forward tilt, almost. Back air and a neutral air. Wow, goodness gracious. You don't see neutral air kills too often anymore. Just jump away and then just stay away from this, yeah, from this Wii Fit Trainer that is purple. That was super brave of Mr. Rezee. Excellent job on his part. Oh my god. This is probably you. Oh my god, he missed! You've got a second chance at life. Yeah, that soccer ball regains a hitbox like every second, every 2 seconds maybe. Not certain. Oh my god, you need to be careful of that. I don't know if Wii Fit Trainer could kill at 0, but she could definitely set up like a header spike, and that'll kill the shit out of Cloud. Cloud's recovery not immaculate. Yeah, just doing a good job with these back airs in the neutral air. Excellent job just keeping them at edge here. What can Mr. Rezee do? Well, ideally not get up. Standard get up in the blade beam. Mr. Rezee has proven that he can do this. Just a couple hits. One deep breathing into Nair 1. And that's fresh. Deep breathing. Oh god. Grab into what? Into up air. Into forward air. Wow, that was actually a really good recovery. Managed to nail the angle on the ledge. No. Oh lord. Just run up and forward tilt. Still in. He's not gonna get another one though. Especially if Wii Fit Trainer is deep breathing. Good tomahawk in the grab, but Cloud doesn't really have a kill throw. That'll do it. Ugh. Alright, opting to go back.
Feel the burn in your thighs and glutes.
That's frustrating. Now I get that 100% as a banjo main. Like you get your opponent, like let's be real. Raziek, he was outplaying Mr. Rezee for pretty much that entire game, but he just couldn't close it. I understand that feeling. Alright, opting to go back. Final destination. It was like the correct choice. I don't know what adjustments Raziek really needs to make in order to win this, because if you remember, like at the start of the previous game, he did die to a spike at like 20, and even then he managed to bring it all the way back, way into the lead up until he didn't. Cross slash, no, that's not gonna kill. Not what it used to be. Back here will do it though. All right, 67%, pretty good. What can Mr. Rezee do to change up his playstyle, though? The struggle with a character like Wii Fit Trainer is, although she has incredibly powerful buttons, and she is pretty quick, to do it again? Oh, damn it. Wow, like I get it, and I would have gone for it too. The problem with Wii Fit Trainer, especially against a character like Cloud, she's fast and she's strong, but she has 0 disjoint and her range is actually kind of piddly. I say that in context to a character like Cloud, who has all the range, of course. Almost. So I guess the good catch, that will do it, yep. So I guess the major adjustment that Wii Fit Trainer needs to do is be perhaps a little more sparing with deep breathing, and I only say that just because like a stale deep breathing is kind of a big deal, and like a Cloud has the speed even without limit to just run it out just like you did there. Oh, the slide cross up. Do it again. Oh, okay. I was expecting finishing touch there, if I'm honest. Forward there into Blade Beam. Oh wow, just barely. Just run away. And there you go. Exploded her. Okay, so Raziek has been the entire set. Raziek has been playing very well. He got ganked game 1 and he couldn't close it out game 2. So if he can prevent the first and not do the second, then this set should, in theory, be in his favor. However, Mr. Rezee, I keep talking him up. I've been talking about Raziek's perspective for pretty much this entire set so far, so I really should be focusing more on Mr. Rezee, to be fair. But Mr. Rezee, he is not a slouch by any means. I think he's currently ranked 9th or 10th, something like that. He's down there with Smolder, but he, like I said, he has been leveling up. He might actually be higher. It's been a while since I looked at bracket. This is the struggle for Wii Fit Trainer. She enjoys being on the ledge because she has strong options off of it, especially with header. But she doesn't want to spend the entire time there. It's the same philosophy with the character that has a reflector versus a zoner, where they have like upper reflector, they could reflect all the projectiles, but that's not what they want to do the entire match, because that's not how you win. Wii Fit Trainer has the same problem. She doesn't mind being on the ledge, but that's not where she wants to be. And Raziek has just been putting her there over and over and over and over and over. Low shield, and there you go. Just take it, and bam! Wham bam, thank you ma'am. Yeah, this is the shitty part about being Wii Fit Trainer. How do you fight an opponent that just doesn't want to play? Good air dodge to ledge. Oh, falling up air. You don't see that too often anymore. I think he tried to parry it. Ooh, good air dodge again. Goodness. Blade beam. Well, you know what? 26%. Not too bad. And he managed to get Wii Fit Trainer to use another deep breathing, so now it's a little stale. That's good. That's good. And now you're at ledge against Cloud. Oh, just jabbed the wrong way. Good tomahawk grab again, knocks her back off stage, and once again, Wii Fit Trainer on ledge. I mean, like I said, she does have strong options. Jump into Nair, that was one of them. I don't think Mr. Rezee was quite ready for it though. Otherwise, he would have been able to follow it up a little better. Because you still have your double jump when you use your ledge jump, right? Okay, you have advantage as Wii Fit Trainer in your purple. Well, not anymore. I was gonna say, how do you do it? How do you use it? Dash attack, 114 to 40. I'm not sure what he was planning to do after that back air that got him with the neutral air, because you really need to respect Cloud's back air. It is super safe. Same with King DDD. Like you think you can challenge it because it's a big meaty move and you're stuck in hit stun for a while, so you think, oh man, this move must be slow, I can challenge that. You can't. You have to wait for what comes next. Neutral air, I think that was, just to knock it back off stage. He's shaking his head. Frustrated that header managed to get him up there. Will take it, 163. So, like, that was another issue. Or that was the same issue that we saw again. Cloud was having a hard time closing the stock. But he did manage to get it at least. 35% now. Yeah, just wait out the cross slash. Good weight on the air dodge. Oh, yeah, way too high. I think maybe like he was trying to lean in a little bit, but you can't do that with Cloud. I don't know what was going through his head. Dash attack, be very careful because you can get got. Mr. Rezee knew that too. He was going for it. So actually, this was really well done by Mr. Rezee. Managed to bring it all the way back, 67 to 65. He was losing pretty badly, and he was like he had a hard time maintaining stage control and neutral for this entire match up until this point. Well, up until, you know, he got knocked off stage. But now Cloud has limit. He's gotten the ankles by the soccer ball. Raziek showing a little bit of impatience, I think. Ooh, careful. Yeah, just stay back. Ooh, down tilt. Knocks her back up. She doesn't have a jump. Just get limit back, I guess. This is jumping around swinging. Because Cloud's good at that. Alright, yeah, excellent job with the punish on the air dodge for run off the double jump back here. You know, I love seeing the killer instinct in a player when they jump in their seat because they know they have a chance. Their opponent fucked up and they can punish for like a really hard hit or a kill. I've been doing that a lot with my Wonder Wing usage lately. And that's exactly what Raziek did as soon as Mr. Rezee did that preemptive air dodge. He jumped in the seat, got the killer instinct. Alright. Game 5. You love to see it, Game 5. Wii Fit Trainer, Mr. Rezee, he's definitely made a bit of an adjustment here. Focusing a little bit more on his projectiles. Focusing more on, like, when Mr. Rezee does not have deep breathing going, Raziek is willing to play. So, Mr. Rezee, at least at the beginning of this match, he was taking advantage of that a little bit, waiting for Raziek to go in, do something untoward, and then punishing. But now that he, like, the story, like, as I was saying that, the story was completely reversed while Wii Fit Trainer, while Mr. Rezee had deep breathing going. Not quite. Yeah, but just up the out. When in doubt. It's an interesting game of cat and mouse between these two. Yeah, there's Randy dash attack. Raziek knew that he did the wrong thing there. Back air. Back air. He's running. More importantly, he's running out the clock. These aren't killing, and it's stale now. But better to stale his kill move than to... Oh my god, the fucking soccer ball knocked him out. That was a bit of a piss off. Better to run out, or better to steal his moves and run out the clock than to risk getting hit by a Wii Fit Trainer. Neutral air. Man, that move is a lot stronger than I thought. Back here again. So, Mr. Rezee has been consistently surviving up until like 160. That's very good for him. He's recognizing his lose condition, and he's playing around that very well. Maybe just do it again. So like it's frustrating for Raziek, as I was saying, but it's also very good for Mr. Rezee. It's one thing that I probably should have been doing, is congratulating Mr. Rezee on his survivability. Oh, almost. It would have worked too. It probably wouldn't have killed, but like it would have hurt. Good grab and throw him off with forward air. Oh, that was kind of a Randy down smash. Oh! I get why he's doing the down smash. It's a long-range move. It's not very fast. But if it hits Cloud, it's strong enough to kill, and if it wasn't, it sends at a super low angle. Back throw into... Yeah, he was probably hoping that Mr. Rezee would land on the stage, on the platform, so he could get him with back throw. Yeah, back air. 152 again. I mean, like, he did get chopped in the neck by that one back air after Raziek had used it like 4 times in a row. But, like, I keep saying, Mr. Rezee, he keeps living by avoiding all these kill moves from Cloud, and, like, that's just crazy good. Good awareness on his part. That's just good game sense. So here you go. Moment of truth. Good grab into back throw, hoping for the same thing again. Recognize that the DI was bad, or good for it, I suppose. That's bad though. As soon as Raziek was hit, goes straight back to stage, center stage. Got him. Just run away, both of them. Like, neither of them want to get hit. Blade Beam will knock him off, not kill. Ow. Ooh, this is tight. Neutral air once again. Uh-oh. Whew. Tell they're both nervous. Up throw's not gonna kill. Yeah, like I said, Cloud doesn't really have kill throws. There you go. Phew. A nail biter, by definition.